So let's get into this. So this is going to be your orientation lesson for MySchool Online. Welcome to the first day of biology. All right, so again, my name is Miss Stephenson or Miss S, preferably Miss S, because a lot of the students tend to pronounce Stephenson, Stephenson, or any other weird combination they come up with. But I prefer Miss S because it's sweet and simple. All right, let's hop into this. And I am not going to be available this first week by the books. Please feel free to send me a text message. No video chats or anything like that. A simple text message will do, because yes, I technically am out of the office. I am on vacation, but I will respond to a text message if I do get it, but I won't be on my computer or anything like that. So video chats, all that kind of not gonna happen. All right, so table of contents. So again, we'll be reviewing MySchool Online, your resources, teams, and Canvas. We'll go over the class rules and expectations, and we'll definitely tap into that contact information because you do need to know how to contact me via phone, email, or text message. All right, overview. So district overview about MySchool Online. Long story short, you chose this option. It was an option away from brick and mortar school, which is also known as traditional schooling, where you're in the classroom. This is going to be, again, a component that will utilize these two things, Canvas and Teams. Teams will be for our live sessions. That's also where I will be taking attendance. Canvas is going to be where your paperwork is, pretty much to turn in assignments, discussion boards, all that good stuff to get information. Canvas is your #1 foundation. Teams is only used for one aspect, and that is to video chat. But Canvas is your main platform. So every time you wake up in the morning, you get on your computer, you're actually typing in Canvas. Please do not type in Teams. You're typing in Canvas. And you're going to Canvas, and then you will go to Teams from there. But if you're having a live session, but essentially you're starting with Canvas, everything will be on Canvas. Again, here's what Teams looks like. You'll have your little icons for your different classes. This is where your Teams is. This is your calendar to see what live sessions you do have scheduled for the day. And again, this is obsolete unless your teacher uses it. I will not be using it in my course, so that's why that's obsolete. But again, it's for, like it says here, Teams classes used for meetings and so on and so forth. This is Canvas. Again, you'll see these icons inside your dashboard. You will go to your English, Math, Science by clicking on their icon, and it will take you to their welcome page, and then you will have your navigation tools here. All right, daily procedure. Let's go over the rules while you are on live. All right, so first things first, I want to tell you how I will be taking attendance. All right, so I'm going to go over how I'm going to be taking attendance for the online course. So number one, it's going to pop up inside of your Canvas course. So every day, as you know, the modules are going to have dates on it. You will see that in your Canvas course. So let's say this module, the first thing it says is live session attendance. So that's actually going to be at the top of all of them regardless, because I take attendance live anyway. The only time I'm not taking attendance live is going to be that first week that I'm not here. Or any other day that I'm not here. But otherwise, attendance will be taken live at all times. So you will log into your Canvas course, you'll click on that icon that says live session. As a matter of fact, I can show you what that looks like. So modules, this is teacher view, but you will also click on modules to go to this stuff. So for your first live session, see it says attendance/live session. That's what it'll look like on your end as well. When you click on it, it will let you know, click on your class period to go to your live session, and it also lets you know what I'm covering in this live session. So I'm taking attendance, covering Unit 1, review, introducing you to Unit 2, and daily agenda. And again, when I click on period 1, it's going to take me to your period 1 to do your live session with period 1. All right. So that's that. So now I just want to tell you how I'm going to actually physically take attendance inside of the live video. So taking a look at this screen, this is what I made sure I logged in like this because I wanted to see what you will be seeing on your end. This is not what it would look like when I actually give the video chat. I logged into one of my meetings where I am a participant and not an organizer. But I am the organizer of your chat, and you will be a participant. So I'm going to show you your icon. So you have this icon, show participants. This will allow you to show all of your peers if you want to see everybody's face, by all means. This is a chat box. Not sure if this is going to be available for you guys on yours because I don't know if I want to chat. But yes, that's the conversation piece. Raise your hand will be available though, so you'll be able to raise your hand if you have any questions by clicking on this icon or physically raising your hand. But I cannot guarantee that I will see you due to the fact that there's probably another 40 other kids inside of the chat with you. So that's also the reason why I want to go over how attendance will be taken. More actions. There'll be several things in here. Not sure if you guys will be able to record. Not sure if they're giving students that access, but if you are, this recording is for you. It will say to your stuff. I guess maybe for you to revisit the lesson. But just so you're aware, you really won't have to do that. I will be recording at every session, and that is for if you are absent or if you need to revisit the session. Okay, I'm sorry. But yes, it will be recorded every time, and I will save it to Canvas so that anyone can access it. Other than that, these are the two important things that I want to point out. So this is the camera. It turns camera off. It turns camera on. In order for you to get full credit for attendance and participation, you do need to have this camera on. I do need to physically see your face. Please understand that this is not a physical interaction at this point. This is an online interaction only. So the only time that I can actually verify who you are when I'm taking attendance, in order for that to be accurate, you need to physically see your face. If I cannot see your face, I cannot mark you present, and you're not here. You're invisible. So I understand that some of you guys may be uncomfortable, I guess, with the video camera, but that doesn't make any sense to me because if you're actually in my class and it was a regular school year, guess who would have to show their face in class? So there shouldn't be any problem. Please, also with that being said, because you know you have to log into the computer at 7:30, 10:30, whatever the case may be, if you have your first period, please make sure that you are properly dressed, ready to go by 7:30. This is online school, yes, but it is still following regular school procedures and time. So get up what normal time you would have minus bus time or whatever time, and be ready to be on camera appropriately so that you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't want you to see. There also is a feature before you log into the chat to blur your background. If you don't want me to see what's going on in your background, that's fine. It is an option available for you to blur your background so that I don't have to see anything. No problem with me. But you do need to be on video camera. So that's that. During the actual after attendance and everything, feel free to turn your camera off. I don't mind, but during attendance, I do need to see you. And then this is the other button that is served. This is the mute button. I probably will have all of you guys muted regardless, but if I ask you to mute, this is the button that I'm referring to. Now, as far as taking attendance goes, when I call your name, Brittany Shawn. Brittany Shawn is going to say here, so I even know that you're inside of the chat. When you say here with your voice, it will then move you to the front of my screen so I can see your face. Let's say that I have multiple people on my screen. I need you to not only say here, but I also need you to wave. And I want you to keep waving until I see you, I got you, I got whatever. But until I affirm to you that I have marked you present, please don't stop waving. I need to make sure that I know. And of course, further on in the year, I may not have to do all that. Once I hear your voice and I see your face pop up on my screen, I know that you're here, because I wouldn't at that point know who Brittany Chown is. But in the beginning, this first week, this second week, I might just go ahead and keep that hand waving so that you're marked present. All right? And that was pretty much what I wanted to show you in this video. All right. Need help? Okay. I'll be able to take this like 2 weeks. I'll be all right. All right. Thank you, man. Sorry about that, guys. I had to help a teacher. All right. So hopefully you got that message. I'll be taking attendance. All right, so here are just some rules as to while we're on live. That's really important. You definitely want to be on time. Again, wake up early, log on a few minutes before each class. Again, you're sitting there waiting for me to log in. I should not be waiting for you. It's just like regular class. You will be marked tardy if you are tardy to the lesson. Make sense? Right. So again, be on time. Be in a quiet place. Check your surroundings. Blur your background. Again, I do let you guys know that is available to you in that video. You can blur your background. It does not matter. Please find a quiet place. You guys will be on mute anyway, but when you do need to talk in sessions, I do not need to hear everybody and everything going on in your background. Please try to find a quiet place. If you don't have a quiet place, again, you're usually muted, and we'll deal with it from there. But please, for your even concentration's sake, please try to find a quiet place. Be prepared. Computer is charged. Camera is on. Use headphones if you have them. Especially the camera is on if your camera is broken or your computer is broken, Wi-Fi is broken, anything's broken. Please make sure you contact the school. And that number is provided to you inside of the newsletter on Canvas. The school's number. It's also public knowledge, so it's on Google. So you call the school and you let them know that you need to bring your computer in for repairs. And and I'm not even sure if they'll notify us. So you'll still need to notify me that that's going on with you, that you don't have a computer. And by all means, these apps, Canvas, Teams, they're all also available on your cell phone devices. So even if your computer is out of commission, please make sure that you go ahead and you add those apps to your phone, because I will be expecting you to still be logging in through your phone, so that you don't get behind. It's not an excuse. Computer is charged. Please make sure your computer is charged, or at least you have your charger nearby so you can plug your computer up when it dies or it's about to die. And if your charger's in La La Land at your auntie's house or whatever the case may be, and your computer dies, guess what I want you to do? Grab your phone and log in to the video chat. Log into Canvas to get the work done. It's expected. All right, presentation. Wear appropriate clothing. Sit up straight. Be in camera's view. Sit up straight. I don't care. You can be laying down for all I care. But definitely wear appropriate clothing. I do not want to see any bits and pieces I did not ask to see. And be in the camera's view. So again, I need to be able to see you as if you're physically in class. Mute yourself. Again, if I don't mute you, please mute yourself, and I will ask you to mute yourself during the presentation. If you're hearing these noises and you're like, oh my God, whose noise is that? Don't ask, oh my gosh, whose noise is that? Please make sure that your button is muted, and that's for everyone. Just look at the icon, because again, I did show you the icon inside of the attendance video, that little microphone button. Please make sure it has a slash through it to say that you are muted, as they show on the screen here as well. Because therefore you're responsible for yourself, and make sure your button is muted. Participation, again, be focused, be attentive, be an active participant. Chat responsibly, raise your hand on camera to speak. Again, there will also be a raise your hand button, but if I don't see it, you go ahead and wave. Type your question in the chat box. I'm going to tell you now, I don't know if I want the chat box to be available to you guys during the teams, only because of those irresponsible ones of us who may abuse chat. So I'm still deciding. I'll see if I want the chats to be available. Other than that, you may have to speak out loud any questions that you have, or email me independently. Or text message. I don't mind if you text me so I can answer your question in text message during the video chat. Communication, again, speak clearly, look up when speaking, stay on topic, no side conversations. Again, that's a given. Be respectful, be kind, be considerate to your teacher and your classmates. Again, that's the whole reason why I want you to stay on mute, to be participant, to not be doing crazy things in your background, to distract your classmates, because again, they can't see you, you can see them. All right, so let's jump into daily procedures. Now let's go over how to access Canvas on your daily agenda / assignments. Again, this is a how-to video from the beginning to the end on Canvas. So this is really important for you guys to pay attention to. All right, here it goes. All right, so let's dismiss this. So I'm going to give you guys the how-tos of Canvas. So we're going to go through how to access Canvas, and so on and so forth. So from the top, so you guys should know this. This is your St. Lucie County webpage. before, you guys had to go through a lot more complication to get, students, resources, high school resources, click on Canvas, rah, rah. But because of MySchool Online, they made it a lot more accessible to Canvas because that's what they wanted to utilize as your sources. So you're going to click up here at the very top here that says Canvas. Go ahead and click on that to access Canvas. You guys will be brought to a page that looks like this. You'll type in your 56 number at stluciaschools.org. And you'll put in your lunch number here to sign in. All right, once you're signed in, it'll take you to your dashboard. This is your dashboard. Your dashboard will have all of your different courses here. Of course, I'm a teacher, so I don't necessarily have those courses. One thing I have is what I teach, which is biology. And that is that. So whenever you log into Canvas, you'll first go to your dashboard, and your dashboard will have your science, history, English, whatever else, because every single one of your classes will have a Canvas icon. All right. So now once you click on that, you will be brought to your home page of whichever subject you're looking at. Now, specifically for my students, I want to kind of key in here on this daily agenda. This will list everything that you need to complete for that day. Okay, so for the first 2 days, remember it's odd and even. So whatever day you decide that you have to log on, whether it's an odd day or an even day, if you scroll down to the daily agenda, this is every single thing you have to complete for that day, for that class period. Because remember, you're technically dedicating 90 minutes to my class at home. And in those 90 minutes, you need to complete these things, and they will be listed here. For everyone, I just want to recap these buttons because everyone has the same buttons on their homepage. This help button will redirect you to the Canvas help page, and I will go through that Canvas help page. This will direct you to your grades. This is not for high school. This will direct you to your modules. And the announcements page will direct you to announcements. For my particular students, this announcement will lead you to the welcome packet module, and this will lead you to all modules. So we'll click here just to take you to the modules, but just so you're aware, if you click on modules here, we'll take you to the same place. Before we leave this page, I want to switch it to student view, just so you don't see all of what I see as a teacher, you see what you see as a student. All right, so boom, this is what yours looks like as a student. And again, I said I would use this icon to take you where you need to go. So it takes you to modules, and as you can see, we're in modules. All right, so on this page, again, every single one of your modules be dated by date. So in this date, so for odd kids here, for even kids here, on these 2 days, you will be completing what is in that module. All right, so from top to bottom, and that is a complete 90-minute period right here. All right, this will also would be in your daily agenda, telling you that this is what is here. All right, now for all students, that was kind of just for my class, but for all students, same thing. If your teacher assigned you a module to do, so like they probably have it dated like mine, because that was pretty much a thing that we thought was pretty useful to have it dated. So they have it dated. Everything in this module is what you need to complete for these dates. All right, odd and even. All right, because again, 90 minutes, so you have an hour and a half to complete these things. And probably, and to be honest, in the classroom, yes, you would be able to complete all these things. It just seems like a lot because it's listed out. All right. Now I'm going to move into showing you how to submit assignments. These assignments are locked until the first day of school, so I cannot demonstrate it to you with those. So I'm going to move over to another browser using an old course. This is one of my old courses from environmental science. I'm going to show you how to submit an assignment from there. It's the same concept. Boom, here's your home page. I'm going to go to assignments. And again, on our page, you just go to modules. But back in those days, I didn't really use the modules button. Yeah, as you can see, this is weird. I don't know what these things even are. But I didn't use the module buttons. I used the assignment button. But in your case today, you'll be using the modules, and they'll bring you up your assignments. But back in the day, I didn't use that. So, all right. So here we are in the assignment section. I'm going to click on this DNA review worksheet. So here it is. So most of the time in your assignments, if your teacher needs you to download a document, it will come up like this. It will be blue, it will be underlined, it'll have a little thing here, and that is demonstrating to you that that is a link to somewhere. So if you click on it, it's going to take you somewhere else on the website, or it'll download something for you. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. All right, so huge thing for Chrome and for Internet Explorer. So this is Chrome, this is Internet Explorer. It will download down here. For Firefox, it will download up here. So big thing, when you click on that, of course you can easily visually see that that is downloading down here. But when you're in Firefox and you click on it, it is just a little blue arrow that pops up here saying that it's downloading. So please be aware of what browser you're using, because a lot of students will continue to click on this not thinking that it's downloading because they don't see it down here. But please make sure that if you're on Firefox, you're looking up here for the download, because that's where it will pop up. So go ahead and click on it. Yep, we did. So boom, I'm opening my document. All right. Here is my document. I'm enable editing. You have to click that button so you can actually type on your document. You do it. Oh yeah, Miss S, that was awesome. I finished that document. Cool. All right, nice. So now we're gonna save it. So we're gonna press File, Save As, and we're gonna click this. You guys should already have this on your computers. You're going to click there for OneDrive. Please do not click this PC and save it to the document section, whatever else you may have done in the past. Please don't save it to your desktop. No, please save it to your OneDrive. Why is that, Ms. S? You're saving it to your OneDrive because you're able to access it from any computer that you possibly will run into. If you have any computer issues and you have to take your laptop in and they end up having to give you a new one, guess what? All your documents are erased. So therefore, you have no access to it. So please do not save it to your computer. Save it to your OneDrive, because with your OneDrive, as long as you can log into your St. Lucie County account, you can have all access to all of your documents. You're welcome to, once you click on OneDrive, to save it to the documents folder. You're welcome to do that. It's not necessary. You can just save it to your OneDrive. You can just save it to your OneDrive and it'll be fine there. All right. Go back. All right, so boom, I saved it to my OneDrive. Save. It says, all right, good to go. Nice, so I'm gonna exit out now. So once you go back to Canvas, this is the same place I took the document from. It has a button here called Submit Assignment. Yeah, that's what you need to press to submit your assignment. Now down here, what will pop up is a box. You guys should have all seen this type of box before. I know you all have social media. I know you all know how to upload a file. So choose File. And then you're gonna go to where it is. You're like, oh my God, where did I even save that thing to? Right, so again, I said that you saved it to OneDrive. So you're gonna access your OneDrive. This ain't OneDrive. Where is my OneDrive person? Okay, so we'll pretend we clicked on OneDrive. All right, cool. OneDrive, open. Submit assignment. All right. I'm not too sure why I can't see my OneDrive, but you guys, I promise, yours will show up. Your OneDrive will show up. I promise. But for some reason mine didn't. So boom, whatever I did have in that OneDrive, it's here. And you click Submit Assignment. All right, so I know for the rest of that, it's just foolishness. And just FYI, be very patient with your teachers. Be mindful that just as much as a lot of this technology is new to you, it's new to us too. So please be patient with your teachers. As you can see in that video, I did have some mess ups. I did have some malfunctions while I was trying to demonstrate that to you. It happens. And yeah, so be patient with your online teachers, because again, we're still rolling through this just like you're rolling through this. We're used to having you guys in class physically. Well, we don't have to use technology like that as much, but currently you guys are online, so bear with us. All right, so moving on to the next part. Assignment. So grade policy in your classroom. All right, so let me go through this grade policy with you. And mind you, on Canvas, these points are shown to you in Canvas. So not really any need for you guys to wonder how much points you're going to get for the assignment. Each assignment does tell you how much points it is worth. But just here's the layout here. So bell ringers. So your bell ringers will actually be given to you via Teams. So like as you're waiting to as you're waiting for me to show up in the live session, the bell ringer will be up there. So when as you're logging in, the bell ringer is what you're going to be seeing. And so eventually, sometimes I will have you guys put it on a Word document and upload it to Canvas so that you're uploading it for credit for the bell ringers. And those are going to be about 5 points because it's usually just one question. Practice worksheets and assignments, 30 points. Practice quizzes. So throughout your modules in Canvas, you will have moments where I'm just checking for understanding, and those are what you're going to see as your practice quizzes, and yes, you will see that they're about 10 points. Summary quizzes, you do have a summary quiz at the end of Unit 1, and that is worth 20 points. It's about 10 questions, but each question is worth 2 points. Unit exams are 100 points. That's via district policy. Homework, not sure if we're going to have any homework, but I can't say any guarantees. But they were 10 points. Projects, always 80 points. Lab reports, always 60. This may vary per class, by the way. Contact information, super important. This is available on Canvas. This is also available here. It's available in a lot of places. It's kind of hard to not know how to cut in contact with me, so if that's ever an excuse, I'm going to laugh at it, just so you know. So again, you can contact me through email. You can also contact, and my office hour is going to be the day's hour. So from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. is going to be my office hours where you can, contact me. I don't have my phone number on here, but my phone number is available to you guys on Canvas. So please make sure you have that. Like I said out loud here, it's new. Hold on. 772-222. Really? Anyways. Yeah, I don't know why I can't see it, but it is on Canvas. All right. So, at the